younger brother. When I think about the word family, the first image that always comes to my mind is my younger brother. He may be small in age, but his presence brings a warmth and energy that fills every corner of our home. He is not only my sibling but also my best friend, my biggest supporter, and sometimes, my greatest challenge. My younger brother has taught me more about patience, love, and happiness than I could have ever imagined. My brother's name is Min. He is 5 years younger than me, and he is in middle school now. From the moment he was born, our house became livelier. I still remember the day my parents brought him home from the hospital, his tiny hands, his sleepy eyes, and his innocent smile melted my heart. As a child, I didn't fully understand what it meant to have a younger sibling, but as he grew up, I began to realize that I had a new responsibility to love, protect, and guide him. Min has a personality that brightens up the whole room. He is cheerful, talkative, and incredibly curious. He asks endless questions about everything, from how airplanes fly to why the stars shine. Sometimes, his curiosity can be exhausting, but deep down, I know it's a sign of his bright and eager mind. What I love most about him is his kindness. He never hesitates to share his toys, offer help, or comfort someone who feels sad. His heart is pure, and his laughter is contagious. Of course, like all siblings, we have our disagreements. We argue over silly things, like who gets to use the computer first, or who should do the chores. But no matter how heated our arguments get, we always make up quickly. I think that's what makes our bond so strong. No fight lasts long, because love always wins in the end. He often says sorry first, even when it's my fault. That simple act of kindness always humbles me. One of my most precious memories with him is the time he got sick and had to stay in the hospital for several days. I was so worried that I couldn't sleep. Every day after school, I went to visit him, bringing his favorite snacks and storybooks. He smiled weakly but still tried to cheer me up by saying, "Don't worry, I'll be fine soon." It was then that I realized how brave he was, even in pain. I promised myself that from that day on, I would always be there for him, no matter what happened. Min is also very talented. He loves drawing and can spend hours sketching superheroes, animals, or landscapes. His imagination amazes me. He once drew a picture of our family, with me standing beside him, holding his hand. He wrote a small note at the bottom, "My sister is my hero." I couldn't hold back my tears when I saw that. It reminded me that the little things I do, helping him with homework, listening to his stories, or playing games with him, actually mean a lot to him. What makes my brother special is not just his talent or intelligence, but his heart. He has this natural ability to make people around him feel loved. When I'm stressed or tired, he notices immediately. He'll bring me a glass of water, pat my shoulder, and say, "It's okay, you can do it." Those simple words give me strength. Sometimes I wonder how someone so young can be so thoughtful and mature. As we both grow older, our relationship has changed in beautiful ways. We used to play together all day. Now we also talk about school, dreams, and even our fears. He tells me he wants to become a pilot one day, to see the world from above. I always encourage him to dream big, because I truly believe he can achieve anything he sets his mind to. Watching him grow up feels like watching a flower bloom, slowly, beautifully, and full of hope. There are times when I feel guilty for not spending enough time with him, especially when I'm busy with schoolwork or exams. But every time I apologize, he just laughs and says, "You're still the best sister." That kind of unconditional love is something I'll treasure forever. He reminds me that family is not about perfection, it's about love, forgiveness, and being there for one another. When I think about the future, I imagine us walking our own paths, me going to university, and him growing into a young man. But no matter how far apart life takes us, I know the bond between us will never fade. He will always be my little brother, and I will always be his protective sister. I will be there to celebrate his successes, comfort him in his failures, and remind him of how special he is. Sometimes, when I look at him, I see a reflection of my younger self, innocent, hopeful, and full of dreams. He teaches me to see life with fresh eyes, to find joy in simple things, and to keep believing in goodness. In a world that often feels busy and harsh, he is my reminder of purity and love. In conclusion, my younger brother is one of the greatest blessings in my life. He may be younger than me, but he has taught me lessons that no book could ever teach. He has shown me what it means to care deeply, to forgive easily, and to love unconditionally. Whenever I feel lost or tired, I just need to think of his smile, and suddenly, everything feels right again.